right now I'm residing in Hong Kong. I have an apartment in Vancouver where I'm shooting Arrow, and I still, do films in Hong Kong and as well as in China. So it's wherever the film project takes me, and I go there. And the beauty of today is that with technology, I can meet directors over Skype. We can do readings that are self-taped or auditions that are self-taped and sent in, and I go where the job is. Timing is everything when it comes to acting and film and being in this industry. And I do think that it is a time where there are a lot more opportunities for American Asian actresses or actors. For example, Arrow, we have Chinese dialogue. I don't think I've seen a lot of TV series back in the day with Chinese dialogue, and we're using a lot of Asian actors and actresses, from Asia. That again is, not something that occurred frequently in the past. So I definitely do think that this is the prime time to kind of to try both markets and experience. It's funny because last June, so 2012 June, I got an audition for Arrow, but unfortunately because of my schedule I couldn't do it. And that was for the character of China White. And I felt really bad because it was the only audition I had ever missed in my life. And it was for Arrow, which is a hit TV show. But I thought, okay, well, it is what it is. Let's continue onwards. Fast forward till November, my manager says, okay, I have another role for you to audition for. And I was like, okay. It was very last minute, and I did it with my dad and filmed it, put it on tape, sent it, and the next day my manager goes, okay, I need you to book a ticket for Wednesday. This was a Sunday. He goes, I need you to book a ticket for Wednesday to come to Vancouver in case Arrow okays it, because the casting director really liked it, but you still need director, producer approval, and network approval. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, what happens if I don't get it? He goes, oh, just refund your ticket. It's no big deal. I was like, oh, all right. And I did, and I actually got it. So at the time, it was just possible recurring role. I had one scene. Yeah. That was the exact scene I was going into film, but then it developed with time. I mean, not a lot of people knew what Shado's character was. I had to call up, the writers and find out more, about her background, and at the time, they were still developing it. It was definitely a role that was perfect because not only the martial arts aspect, but I really wanted to play in a TV or movie that was based on a comic book. And on top of that, to play like such an empowered female role was just, it's a kick, Yeah. Pun intended. And so, I was very, very excited. And I had, what happened was when I did the audition, I went and researched about Shado in the comic books. So I had an idea of what her character was like. Although in the TV series she's not Japanese or Yakuza, I figured, okay, how does this fit within the context of Arrow that's already been aired? And I tried to figure it out. It was, it's cool. Yeah. I think that the writing's really creative. Yeah. She's a little bit like a female version of Mr. Miyagi, which I really like. The fact that she teaches Oliver Queen how to slap water to increase his strength to pull a bow, bow and arrow to shoot. I don't know, it's just really well thought out and fans are excited about it. It's not in the original comic book, but I think it's creative and, she's still extremely skilled as a martial artist, as an archer. So far I haven't received fans saying, oh, this is not authentic. Not yet.